This is really fucking hard to talk about. It is not healthy to live a life where you feel like you need someone. This video is for those of you who have always felt like you've lived in someone's shadow. This is for you guys who feel second best and second guess yourself because there's someone you're in constant comparison to that's always doing better or doing more. I wasn't even gonna film this, but I made a tweet and a lot of you guys really related to it, and I said, honestly, being nice hasn't gotten me anywhere, and this all ties together. I know the last video I uploaded on this channel was like super happy, and a lot of you guys said I had this new energy and you guys were living for it, and I seemed so confident, and yeah, I'm still that. I feel like that's the me when I'm just like not focusing on the bad and I'm just focusing on me. That's the energy I get. It's like when I'm not comparing myself to people and when I'm just like doing what I love, aka shopping. Of course I'm gonna have a good energy. Today is one of those days where actually no, it's not one of those days. Every single day I wake up for the last 2-3 years, a long time, I wake up with this weight on my chest. I feel like I wake up in the morning and I'm weighted by doubts, self-doubts. And when I do power through that and I do get up and I listen to my music and I do my makeup and I have my coffee, I'm like, oh, I'm good. But it's the getting up that's like really damn hard, because I feel like the last few years I've started to really compare myself to my twin sister. This is really fucking hard to talk about. I fucking hate when YouTubers make videos like this, and now I'm doing it. I started YouTube with my twin sister when I was 17, 18, but on my own, when I stand alone without my sister, Gabby, I definitely struggle. I'm gonna give you backstory so you guys know where I'm coming from. So growing up, I'm a twin, and I think that these are definitely strong twin issues. There's always a more dominant twin and there's always a more like reserved twin. And growing up, Gabby was always, she didn't care what people thought about her, even if people would hate her at school. Everyone loved her energy and like gravitated towards her. Because Gabby was like that, I got used to not having to make friends because Gabby would make the friends for me. My twin sister would make the friends for me because she just had that energy. This is my quote: Gabby made the friends, I kept the friends. I was always a little more like shy and reserved. I was a little more guarded than Gabby. We went to school together our whole lives, so like through middle school, high school, even college, I never had to make my own friends. I got comfortable being a twin. And then we started our separate vlog channels, and I was scared when we did that because that was the first time I was like, oh my god, who am I without Gabby? Like, I think I relied on her a little too much growing up. The type of twin I was the type of twin that never got into trouble. Even though Gabby had all these people gravitating towards her, she was always in the principal's office. She was always getting in drama with people. Gabby's just Gabby and she's unapologetically herself, but I played by the rules. And I'm not outing Gabby. Like, we've talked about this publicly on so many, like, in so many videos, but Gabby used to have also a pathological lying problem. She like faked her period in 5th grade. She was like one of those kids that was like, oh, I'm friends with this famous person. And like sometimes friends would come up to me and they'd be like, Nikki, you know this famous person, or you can get us on this TV show, or do you know your sister got her period in 5th grade when she didn't even have boobs yet? Like, I would just have to go along with the lies because I didn't want to out my sister, because then it would be on me to be like, that's not true. So I would just like go along with it just to like keep Gabby safe, because we always had each other's backs. But anyways, becoming myself outside of being a twin is like really hard, and I'm trying to find what makes me me. But for some reason I feel like Gabby's not having an issue with that, but I am. She was the first one to move out of our house growing up. I remember we were going through a rough phase, and this was the summer we weren't talking. Shocker. We were filming Nikki and Gabby videos, but we weren't talking. I was at our family beach house, and Gabby just felt the need to like want to grow up. And that's the thing. Gabby, when she feels like she wants to do something, like she actually does it. So she was feeling this need to have her own apartment, and she knew it was never going to be a good time to tell me because I always like kind of clung to her. She didn't tell me. She kind of ripped the band-aid off, and while I was on a beach trip with my family, she moved into her apartment, and I found out from a fancy vlog. And I just remember like watching it crying because I knew why she did what she did, but it didn't make it hurt any less. She lived on her own a year and a half before I ever did. And then after that, she started forming her own friends. And I just feel like I was never a loner, and I was never living in isolation because I had a twin sister. And then I think once Gabby started to form her independence and break off from me, I think like I did start to become a loner a little bit. And on YouTube with my presence, I feel like a lot of you guys are like, yeah, Nikki's the loner, Gabby's not. And it makes me upset. I feel like I've been forced into being a loner. That's half the reason I moved to LA last year. I know a lot of people are like, why did you move to LA to move back home? I moved to LA and I had a really hard time making friends because I didn't have Gabby with me. All of this is so discouraging because it makes me feel like, well, what's wrong with me? Why do I need somebody? It is not healthy to live a life where you feel like you need someone. And I'm not just talking about a boyfriend, I'm talking about like a sibling, a friend, someone that you think is more exciting and better than you, that you feel like you need. I feel like I've worked so hard to be where I am, and I'm not getting the same opportunities my sister's getting because of myself. Because I doubt myself that much that I don't act on anything. I know this probably seems so unconfident of me, but I actually think it's the opposite. I think if I do post this video, it shows I am confident because this is really hitting home. This is something I've been struggling with for years. And I think it was the base of my eating disorder 2 years ago. When someone has an eating disorder, they feel like their life is out of control and the only thing they can control is how they look. It's not about losing weight. It's about control. And I think in 2017, 2018, I think I was realizing my life felt out of control because I needed to live near Gabby, be near my twin sister to feel like my life was in control, even if it meant living in an area that I didn't relate to or compromising my life to hers. So that's why I started like really focusing on how I looked because I felt like that's all I had. This is so stupid, but like this closet and this channel is the right start. I need to start believing in myself, and in the last video you guys saw, I am starting to believe in myself, but then there's days like this where I just have to let it out and talk about it because it is the burden I carry every day. I wake up every single day and it's the first thought in my head. And I'm not blaming Gabby at all. In fact, I look up to her. I want to be more unapologetic. I want to be ballsier, more outgoing. I think I'm confident. I don't think I'm outgoing. That's my aspiration. Like, that's what I'm aiming for. And I think once I feel like I can be whole and make friends and do cool things without my sister, I will be truly happy because I do have a dream job. I want my content to make sense to you. I want my decisions to make sense to you. I want my career to make sense to you. And I feel like if I post this, which I really hope I get the courage to post it, if I post this, I think we will all get a new level of understanding, and maybe this will help if any of you feel the same. I'm 24 and I still feel this way, being a twin. And if you guys are young and you see that you're relying on certain people to bring you happiness and a social life and to get you out of your shell, like, you need to start learning to do it for yourself, because there will come a point independence is just craved and people go their separate ways. And I don't want you guys to feel what I'm feeling this many years later every single morning when you wake up. So I love you guys. This is actually very normal for me. I sit and I cry and I mope and then I feel better. This is just me recording it. This is a new thing I've been starting to do. Instead of journaling, I like make videos. I have so many videos I haven't posted. I actually have one called I'm Actually a Bitch, and I don't think I'm gonna post that, but I feel like I do have this bitchy side, like, that I don't fully show on my channel, and all my friends talk about it. I don't think I need to post that video because the more I start to be myself, the more you guys will catch on. I'm at that age. I need to stop caring, and I feel myself getting sick of worrying about people think about me. Like, I'm in my 20s and I'm fucking tired of carrying burdens that I've carried since I was 20. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Independence, self-identity, confidence, they're all hard things. They're really hard. And at the end of my haul yesterday, I did talk about being a good kind of selfish, and that is something I'm learning, and that is why I seemed so happy in that video, because I was indulging in a good kind of selfish in that video. I'm not gonna ramble. I hope you guys understand this, and I hope this helps you guys if you're going through anything similar. And I look forward to doing more videos and being more real with you guys. I hope you guys have a great day and or week. I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.